Hi guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So today's video, we're going to be giving you guys an update on the Karen Cleary news. She is a 44-year-old British Jamaican woman that was killed in St. Mary recently. And now that we are finding out more, I want to update you guys. And it said that she supposedly had a licensed firearm which has gone missing, and she was allegedly being extorted. So let's get into the news article, and this is from Loop News. Karen Cleary, the 44-year-old British Jamaican woman who was killed and her body buried in a shallow grave at her St. Mary home, from where it was unearthed on Monday, is reported to have had a licensed firearm. Reports are that a man who the police have held as a suspect is being questioned about the whereabouts of the weapon. A source indicated that the firearm was reportedly taken from the home and handed over to an unknown person after the murder. Indications are that the murder arose from an argument between Cleary and an individual over money being demanded from her. Let's read that again. Indications are that the murder arose from an argument between Cleary and an individual over money being demanded from her, and the friction ended with a knife being used to stab her several times. It's theorized that her body was then buried close to her house. The St. Mary police exhumed the body from the grave on Monday afternoon in the Bosco Bell area of the parish. The woman was missing since Sunday, November 25th, and her lover Andy Kane revealed through his Facebook account on Monday night that her body had been found. The body was wrapped in tarpaulin and had been placed in a hole which was then covered with a layer of concrete and dirt. A post-mortem examination is to be done to determine the cause of Cleary's death. She had a licensed firearm in her possession, and when her husband or her boyfriend was saying that she is well aware of the dangers of Jamaica and she's very cautious, he was not lying, because this woman had a licensed firearm. I don't know if they killed her because they wanted the licensed firearm, or they killed her because they were trying to extort money from her and she refused. And I see a lot of people on social media saying that you shouldn't go to Jamaica and show off and boast and build these big houses and wear Gucci this, Gucci that, because you're going to be a target. And I understand that to a certain extent, and then to another extent I feel like, damn, people can even go to these foreign countries like USA, Canada, England, and work their butts off for like 20 or 30 years and go back home and retire and build the house of their dreams and dress the way that they wanted to dress. Some people like Gucci, some people like Louis Vuitton, dress how they wanted to dress because they worked for that particular lifestyle. They work hard. And if they want to dress in Gucci and Louis Vuitton all day, every day, that should be a choice that they have. They shouldn't be targeted for it. But I understand when they're saying that it's going to lead to issues and it's going to lead to you being targeted. So the unconfirmed reports are that her licensed firearm is missing, and they were trying to extort money from her and she was not having it. So as this story continue to update and continue to build, I will continue to update you guys, because she is not the first person from Bosco Bell St. Mary who is a returning resident to be killed. She is the second person this year alone. So I think something is happening in that area, and something is happening all over Jamaica, because they're saying that one returning resident is killed at least once every month since the start of 2018. And that has definitely need to sound some alarm for people, not only returning residents, but people that are going to Jamaica to visit, people that are planning to go to Jamaica to retire, people that still have family members in Jamaica. You should be very alarmed and also very cautious when you are going there, because anything, the slightest thing, like me and my husband was messing around and say that how somebody can go to a place and say, okay, I want to try everything on your menu. And that right there is a cause or a means or a way that can get you targeted just by you buying some food. So it's honestly crazy, and people need to be very, very cautious. She is not the first one from Bosco Bell, but also another British person who is a photographer is said to be missing, and you can read that story in the Gleaner. So people, returning residents, not people, are going missing at a rapid rate. And I don't feel like the JCF or Andrew Holness or government body is actually taking this as serious as they should. It's like another person die and they just sweep it underneath the rug and go about their day. I don't know if they're desensitized, or they just don't care, or what the issue is, or they just don't care about returning residents. We're not top priority, but something needs to be done, and something needs to be done very, very quickly. This cannot continue to happen, because if this continue to happen, all of the residual dollars that are normally sent to Jamaica, because a lot of Jamaicans have family overseas, whether it's in the US, England, Canada, that actually send them money, whether it's through Western Union, MoneyGram, and a lot of people live off that residual dollar, that residual money. And if those same people that are sending their family members money to Jamaica can't go home and visit their family or go home to retire, they're not going to want to send their money to Jamaica. They're going to want to pocket their money and keep it in United States, Canada, England for a rainy day or for their retirement, because it's a lot more expensive over here to retire, and retire the way how most Jamaicans like to retire. Most Jamaicans like to retire and retire very well, live very well. So they're going to want to save their money. Most Jamaicans are not going to get that residual dollar anymore. And that's sad and disheartening for both parties, for the family members and for the persons that are living overseas that will not be able to help their family members anymore, just because they cannot go to Jamaica and enjoy their birthplace, enjoy where they come from. So comment in the comment section and tell me what you guys think about this story. Do you think that they killed her for her licensed firearm? Or do you think that they killed her because they wanted to extort money from her and she wasn't having it? She was not going to give up any money for protection, or give money up to build her house, or give money up to live a peaceful life in Bosco Bell. She was standing firm on her principles and her morals, and that cost her her life, basically. So comment what your thoughts are in the comment section, and keep the other British photographer that is gone missing in your prayers, because this is getting out of control. this is getting really crazy. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.
All them a preach and preach, step over they go beat and teach. Them a jive by and all know them can't reach. Go on back up for your grandmother preach. Them a pussy on the street and me see it. Go over they go beat and teach. Beat and teach. So beat and teach. So beat and teach.